I'm going to skip to coming to Staten Island with Raekwon and coming to the lab where you was cooking up. It'll be a different person any time, you know, different members of the crew there at different times, you know. And I got on a verbal intercourse joint. And I think at first Ray was like, I want you on the investigative reports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, the beat was running.
That too, you know, you did a verse for investigative reports. It's kind of lost into the templates of time, but he did a verse for investigative reports first, and then we switched it to
verbal intercourse. And I was like, yo, this joint is special. Like this joint right here on the classic Cuban Linx album, and Ghost in there doing what he do. So I always felt like it was a family thing, you know, like my cousins from over there do this thing. I just was able to identify with you and your team.
And for me, I'm gonna use the chess analogy because Wu, and Nas might not know this, like Wu at the time was like anti-everybody. You know, when you're an MC, you always, you know, it's a sport. It's like a boxing. You want to knock everybody the fuck out. But Nas was one of the few MCs that everybody loved. I remember driving, he had It Ain't Hard to Tell, his verse on The Barbecue, I think it's called, right?
Yeah, Live with Barbecue, yeah.
Then you had the other joint too, Serial Killer Plot.
Oh yeah, Back to the Grill Again.
Right? Each time you appeared, right, I just remember, especially Ghost. Me and Ghost was probably at one point like inseparable. We lived together, right? So, but each time you appeared, it was always like, yo, money nice, money nice, money nice. You know what I mean? Ghost came to me and played It Ain't Hard to Tell. Like, he's like, yo, listen to this nigga, bomb. And I said, oh yeah, that's that kid Nas. I said, yo, he's nice. And I met you when you was probably, I think I met you, Nas, you might have been 15 when I met you, God. We was, I think near the Palladium or somewhere out there. And it was maybe, I don't know if it was after Back to the Grill or the Barbecue. Because how old was you when you did Back to the Grill and the Barbecue?
When I did Barbecue, bro, I'm like 16, 17.
So I met you when he was 16. And in my opinion, he was already a master MC. Like if it was chess, he was a Bobby Fischer. Because it takes
Appreciate you, bro.
On the real, it takes time to become a master. So I might have got my mastery. I started rapping at 9. I probably hit my mastery around 20, 21, which is good. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking that. This dude hit it 15, 16. So he's a prodigy in all reality. You know what I mean? So when you meet Wu-Tang, we already got our time in. So we got 10, 12 years in. So Ray's already, he's 21, but he got 10 years in. So, but Nas had it. To my opinion, Nas is a prodigy of hip-hop because he had his mastery at 16. You know what I mean?
Salute to you. Coming from you, that's, wow, appreciate you, man.
I said that to my brothers before. I was like, he got it early. Like, you know what I mean? He figured it out. Whatever it was, whatever the spirit was that came to you, whatever the talent, whatever degrees of that did it, you had it at a young age, and look, that's by the time when you get to Illmatic, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. You know what I mean? And people was arguing, I know it's not good to praise yourself, so I understand the humbleness of it, but people are arguing like, yo, this dude is ill as Rakim. You know what I mean? And you don't want to never take nothing from Rakim because he definitely pioneered so many brains. But what people were really feeling is that, yo, at his age level, at his youth, at his descriptions, it's like, it's pure. He see it. He see it so well that you see it through him. It's not easy to do that. You can go check a lot of people's lyrics, and you're not gonna be able to get the clarity that he brought to us in his lyrics. You know what I mean? So I salute you. And I knew that from them. I remember when I first met you, when you was like, I was 12. I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. I was like, that's deep right there. Even though it's a lyric, but the concept of it. Kidnap the president's wife without a plan. This nigga kidnapped the president's wife without a plan. No, your lyrical metaphoric content in your mind has to be deep. And like I said, he was younger than us doing that. You know what I'm saying? We had some dope lyrics, but this guy is younger saying shit at that level. the youngest grandmaster, and she's the youngest female grandmaster, I think, to date. But he was a master at what, 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Right? So now, to me, I met Nas when he was 15. He was already a master lyricist. It takes about 10 years to become a master lyricist. So by the time the world heard Wu-Tang, most of us had 10 years of rapping in us already. So that's why you met us at mastery level.
It takes 10 years to become a master lyricist. I met Nas at 15. All right, granted, that puts him at 5, but like they always say, you have your entire life to write your first album, right? At the age of 15, the fact that he was considered to be such a grand wizard or just great at what he does, or wizard with the pen, speaks volumes, because this is coming from an individual who is a student of the game, who's listened to all the pioneers, who's engulfed himself in the culture. And if he, a peer of Nas, can actually sit here and state that ego to the side, that speaks volumes of not only RZA, but Nas's talent.
GZA was already a master when Nas was a master, but GZA was 21, Nas was 15.
So Nas is like the Mozart of rap.
Yeah, like or just Bobby Fischer.
Just a Bobby Fischer, just born something in him, or maybe those early years, just because he's not just good at the lyrics, he goes deep with it.
Yeah.
Just like you. So he's like there's depth. It's not.
We spoke about this in previous videos. He's not just good, he goes deep. Descriptive writing, open book. He's always seeing the world in a different way. And what's the beauty of it is that a lot of artists try to conform and they try to stay within a box that people put them in. Nas has always tried to progress and push forward, even if it makes him or others uncomfortable. He's not really too fixated on what you think. The ultimate goal is to get what's in me out, and that will be my true legacy. That's art.
Not just like mastery of the word smithing. It's just the message you actually send across.
Information. Into a small phrase, right? That's the whole thing of energy. How do we condense all that energy into this so that it could fuel that? And he's definitely one of those artists, MCs that does that. And he was doing it at 15. You know, like I said, I'm thinking I'm 5 years or 4 or 5 years older than Nas. So I was always feeling, you know, my confidence of what I was doing, but I was like, this kid is only 15.
I got to step up my game.
Yeah. When he turned 19, then we got Illmatic.